We're just getting underway here, folks, and I have to change the name of this ball game. This should refresh automatically in just a moment. There it is. And give it a moment. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. It's the Boston Red Sox at the Philadelphia Athletics. First of a two-game series. We'll be setting this up very shortly. And look, Kathy Harden has arrived. Kathy Harden, how are you? Oh, I had an awful day yesterday, and it's not so much better today, but I gotta just continue playing Strat-O-Matic. We are at Shibe Park in Philadelphia for the first of a. Thank you very much, Kathy. I am hanging in there. Thank you. We're at Shibe Park. This is the first of a two-game series. And please remember, the A's won it all for the second year in a row this season. And the Red Sox came in fourth. They were 3 games over 500. So they're a decent team. I'm sure Kathy's for the A's, but I could be wrong. set up this Red Sox team. Shouldn't take long at all. Ed Karger will be the pitcher. He's a real spot starter. It's a left-hander. He has no record. Seven NR, wow. And yeah, Kathy's for the Phillies, no doubt about it. Anything but the Red Sox, even though they got some good players. Let's look at our opening lineups for the Red Sox. Leading off, Larry Gardner at second base. He's a .334. Batting second, Harry Hooper. In right field, 1-4. -4, 12. Batting third, Tris Speaker. In center field, he's a 1-2. Hall of Famer. Batting third, Duffy Lewis. Left field, 2-219. Batting fifth, Clyde Angle. He's at third. He's a .465. Batting fifth, Rip Williams, first base. He's a .430. Again, these Boston Red Sox were 3 games over 500. Just to give you an idea of how good they were. Batting seventh is Steve Yerkes at short. He's a .460. Batting seventh, the catcher, Bunny Madden. He's a .4+3. And the pitcher, Ed Karger. Seven NR at the bat, and he is a .331. So there are your Boston Red Sox. And these Red Sox are 2-1 on the season. They're a half a game out of first place. The Phillies, the returning world champs, let me just get these folks together. Leading off for the Phillies will be Briss Lord in left. Batting second, playing center, Rube Oldring. Batting third at second, Eddie Collins. Cleanup hitter is Frank Baker at third base. Danny Murphy in right field, batting fifth. Batting sixth at shortstop, Jack Barry. Batting seventh, Harry Davis at first base. The catcher is Ira Thomas. And the pitcher, Hall of Famer, Eddie Plank. Eddie Plank, he won 23 for this club. And if you want to take a look at this pitching staff of this World Championship team, I just thought I'd give you a peek here because I thought of it. You have Eddie Plank, he won 23. Jack Combs, he won 20. Not looks like looks like 26 to me. Or maybe 29. Or 28. I can't read it. It's so small. I don't know why. Gettysburg Eddie, indeed, sir. Gettysburg. Is that Gettysburg Eddie Cy Morgan won 15. He's a semi-spot starter, I guess. Look at this. He's right. You know your stuff. Chief Bender, 17-5. Look at that pitching staff. Those are just some of the great pitchers they have. Really? You had dinner there. Isn't that something? What a small freaking world. And that... I'm going to give a quick review on Eddie Plank, and then I'm going to post the tweet. Edward Stewart Plank, born in 1875, just 10 years after the end of the Civil War, the assassination of Lincoln, nicknamed Gettysburg Eddie. 1901 to 1917 in baseball, left-hander, won over 300 games. Third in all-time wins among left-handers with 326. Grew up in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, fourth of 7 children. And there's a picture of Eddie Plank. Who's going to have a go at it today for these Phillies, these A's. I'm so sorry. Oh, Christ. This picture is by Paul Thompson. I like to credit them when I can. Let's set up the tweet. This won't take long. This is Plank's first start today of the season. He doesn't get a lot of mention among everyday people, but he should. Isn't that something? Thanks for sharing that, midlife. That's some real interesting information for you to share with us. There's two Eds going on here. Ed Karger and Eddie Plank. Okay, the tweet is up. And the tweet is good. And boy, is that a cool tweet. If I've ever seen one. And I encourage you all to follow me on Twitter. Isn't that something? If you just bear with me, there was one thing I needed to do on another matter. Not yet. Okay. And we're just about ready. As Kathy Harden, so quick on the retweet. Thank you. So there are your two pitchers, and both left-handers, Ed Karger and Eddie Plank. And we'll be ready to start this game in just a minute after I use the lavatory. And refresh my coffee. And the Philadelphia Athletics take the field. It's Eddie Plank, Gettysburg Eddie, on the mound. Larry Gardner will lead it off for the Red Sox. We have two left-handers here. And look at that, left-handers stacked in this the first three batters for the Red Sox are left-handers. It just so happens that they're regulars and great players. Here's Larry Gardner to lead it off, facing Plank. Here's Plank now. Here's the windup and the pitch to Gardner. That's 2-8 left-handed. Struck him out. So Plank starts it off with a strikeout on Gardner, one away. Now Harry Hooper. Hooper also a left-handed hitter. Plank now. Here's the windup. And the pitch to Hooper. That's 1-9 left-handed. Grounds it back to Plank. And he throws it to Davis for the second out. 2 away. Just underway here in Philadelphia. Here's Tris Speaker, also a left-handed hitter. Okay, here's Plank, and the pitch to Speaker. That's going to be a 5-4 left-handed. Grounds it to third for Baker. He's a 231. That's going to be a 1-2. And that goes through for a base hit. Just got past the reach of Frank Baker at third base. So Speaker is on first with 2 down. He's a 1-2-9 being held. And here's Duffy Lewis, the cleanup hitter. Here's Plank now from the stretch, and the pitch to Lewis. That's going to be 6-9 right-handed. Grounds it to short for Barry. He's a 248. That's 8-2. That's going to be a re-roll on a 48. 48-9. And he boots it. That's an error by Barry. A 1-base error. And that'll make it first and second with 2 outs. And here's Clyde Engel now. Clyde Engel for playing third base today. Okay, Plank trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Engel. That's going to be a 5-3 right-handed, and he hits it back to Plank. He's a 2. He's a 2-11. That'll be a 3-2. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. No runs. 1 hit, the error, and 2 left on after a half here at Shibe Park in Philadelphia. Boston nothing. Philadelphia coming to bat. Well, here's Ed Karger, starting for the Red Sox. We could say he was a spot starter. He had 16 starts, 18 starts. Left-handed hitter, 2 lefties today. Briss Lord will lead it off. Right-handed hitter. Okay, here's Karger now. And the pitch to Briss Lord. That's 3-5, and he struck him out, 1 away. Now, Rube Oldring. Rube bats right-handed. Here's Karger now, and the pitch to Oldring. That's 3-7 left-handed. He flies it to left field, and Duffy Lewis makes the catch. It's 2 away for Eddie Collins. Collins, left-handed hitter, lefty-lefty. Here's Karger. That's 6-9 left-handed. He walked him, so Collins is on. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the first, and here's Frank Baker. Another lefty-lefty here. Karger. And the pitch to Baker. That's 2-8 left-handed. Fly ball center field for Speaker. Tris Speaker makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs for the A's. No hits. The walk to Collins left on base. After 1, it's a scoreless game. Okay, Eddie Plank will start his second inning. Rip Williams will lead it off for the Red Sox. Rip Williams. Here's Plank now. The pitch to Williams. That's 3-6 left-handed. It's a base hit to left field. Lord throws it back in. Williams on first. He's a B. 1-10. 1-6 being held. And now Steve Yerkes is the batter. Here's Plank now. And the pitch to Yerkes. That's going to be 4-10 right-handed. Walked him. 2-2 on here with no outs in the second. And Bunny Madden, the catcher, steps into the batter's box. Karger is on deck. Here's Plank now from the stretch. The pitch to Madden. That's going to be 5-9, right-handed. Fly ball center field. Under it is Oldring. He makes the catch and throws it in. The runners hold, so it's one away. Whoops. Yeah. And here's Ed Karger. He's a 7 NR. A deep bunter, though. It's 1 out, first and second. Okay, Plank from the stretch. And here's the pitch to Karger. 6-6, right-handed. Grounds it to short, double play. Turned by Barry to Collins. And then over to Davis. The side is retired. No runs. 1 hit, a walk, 1 left. Middle of the second, it's a scoreless ball game. I'll do this half inning, then I'll take a break just for about 3 minutes, folks. I started this game on the fly. Here's Ed Karger. I have to take care of myself here. It's going to be Danny Murphy leading it off. Danny Murphy facing Karger. Kathy Harden for the A's. Here's Karger now. And the pitch to Murphy. That's going to be 3-9 left-handed. Grounds it to third for Engel. And that's 1 away. Now Jack Barry. Early in here on the season. It's only the 34th game of the season. It's April 17. 1911. Barry in the box. Here's Karger. And here's the pitch to Jack Barry. That's going to be 6-5 right-handed. And that's hit with power. Does he have the power? No, he does not against left-handers. Holy cow. That's a W. Hard to read, but it's a W. A 6-5, that'll be a base hit for Barry. Lord, that's so hard to see. But that's a W. Let's look at that again. 6-5 against the right-hander. End home run 1-4, but he does not have the power against left-handers. So that'll be a single. Barry is on, he's an A. That's because he had 1 home run. He probably did not hit any off of left-handers. So Barry is on first, 1 down. He's an A. 1-15, 1-13, 1-16. We're gonna have to send Barry. Look at Madden's arm with +3. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It's on the blue that makes it so hard. Okay, Davis at the plate. Barry a 1-16 with Madden's arm, if you want to call it an arm. Here's the pitch from Karger, and there goes Barry. And he is safe. Barry swipes second. He's in scoring position with 1 out, and here's Harry Davis. I should get one. No, you're right. You know, my grandfather used to have one. I got to see where I can pick one up. Just a simple magnifying glass. Be another thing on my list that you've smartly advised on. Okay, here's Harry Davis. It's Barry in scoring position, 1 out. Karger from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Davis. That's going to be 3-7 left-handed. And he walked him. So Karger getting in trouble here in the second. First and second, 1 out. And that brings up Ira Thomas, the catcher. You have one there, Kathy? CVS, something like that. Okay, here's Karger now, facing Thomas. First and second one out. Karger from the stretch, yeah. Here's the pitch to Thomas. That's going to be 6'9" right-handed. He struck him out. And that's the second for Karger. 2 away. My grandfather used to have one. It's a great thing to have. Even with glasses. I have reading glasses. Eyeglasses. That's often not enough. 2 outs, first and second. Here's Eddie Plank now. He's a 3WL. Karger trying to get out of this. And the pitch to Plank. That's going to be 2-4, and he chops it to third for Engel, who throws it to Williams, and the side is retired. So Karger gets out of it, no runs. A single, a walk, a stolen base, both left on. After 2, it's scoreless. Red Sox at the Philadelphia A's in Shibe Park, and we'll see Eddie Plank come on, start his 3rd inning in due course. It's early, folks. I need to just stretch a little. I'll be back in 3 minutes, give or take. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Indeed. Indeed, Kathy. Indeed. Oh. Oh, Lord help me. We're heading to the top of the third. It's a scoreless ball game, first of a two-game series. April 17 in our 1911 Strat-O-Matic replay. And Plank on the mound, top of the order, Larry Gardner will lead it off. He struck out in the first. Okay, Plank is ready. Here's the windup. Pitch to Gardner. That's 3-11 left-handed. Grounds it to first. Davis takes it to the bag, one away. Now Harry Hooper. Oh. Here's Plank. And the pitch. That's 3-7 left-handed, and he flies it to center field for Oldring. And he makes the catch, 2 away. Now Tris Speaker. With 2 outs, nobody on, top of the third. Plank winds and deals to Speaker. And that's 5-3 left-handed. Grounds it back to Plank. He's at 2-11. That'll be 11-2. That'll be a re-roll. He's an 11. 11-10. And he throws him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nice play by Plank. Middle of the third, it's scoreless still. Here's Eddie Karger now. Karger played 6 years. Very journeyman pitcher. Leading it off for the A's, top of the order. Briss Lord struck out in the first. Here's Karger now. The windup. Kathy Harden for the A's. The pitch to Lord. That's a 3-3 left-handed. Fly ball left. And Lewis is under it, 1 away. Now Rube Oldring. He flew to left in the first. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We have 2 replays, 1911 and 1969. We alternate. Today we're enjoying the first game of this 2-game series between the Red Sox and the Athletics. Okay, Karger facing Oldring with 1 out. And here's the pitch to Oldring. That's 4-11 right-handed. He grounds it to third. And that's scooped up by Engel. Throws it to Williams for the 2nd out of the inning. And here's Eddie Collins. Collins walked in the first, was left on base. Okay, Karger. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 4-6 left-handed, and that's going to be a double down the line for Collins. A 2-out double. Collins on second. I say out down the line, that's really in the gap, but I like to say that. So Collins on second, 2 outs. If it affected, if it was no asterisks, of course I would specify if we're stretching somebody. So Collins on second, 2 down, and Frank Baker has a chance. Clutch situation for Frank. Baker flew to center in the first. Here's Karger. And the pitch to Baker. That's going to be 6-5 left-handed, and that's going to be a double down the line. And Collins will score. And the A's take a 1-0 lead. So a 2-out rally, if you will. With 2 outs, 2 doubles. Scoring Collins, 1-0 Philadelphia. And here's Danny Murphy now with Baker on second, 2 down. Murphy grounded to third in the second. Here's the pitch from Karger. That's going to be 5-7 right-handed, and he grounds it to second, X. That'll be for Gardner a 334. That's 14.
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card.
That's 334, 14, 3, and he throws him out, and the side is retired.
That's real life ready.
But 1 run for the Athletics on 2 consecutive doubles with 2 outs. After 3, it's 1-0 A's. Eddie Plank retired the side in order. He's retired 5 in order. He'll face Lewis, Engel, and Williams here in the top of the 4th. Duffy Lewis steps in. Okay, Plank is ready. Lewis reached on an error left on in the first. The pitch to Lewis. That's going to be 110 left-handed. Fly ball to right. And Murphy makes the catch, 1 away. Now Clyde Engel. Engel tapped to Plank in the first. Plank into his windup. And the pitch to Engel. That's going to be 2-6 left-handed. Struck him out. And that's the second for Eddie Plank. And now Rip Williams. 2 outs, nobody on. Williams singled in the second, one of only 2 hits for the Red Sox today. Speaker got the other. Here's Plank now. And the pitch to Williams. That's 3-9 left-handed. Grounds it to second for Collins. And he throws it to Davis, and it's another 1-2-3 for Eddie Plank, and he's retired 8 in order. Middle of the 4th. It's a 1-0 game here. Bottom of the 4th now. Karger has allowed 1 run in 3 innings. It was 2 consecutive doubles with 2 outs last inning that brought home the lone run of this ball game. It's Jack Barry leading it off. Okay, Karger is ready. He winds, and the pitch to Barry. That's 410 right-handed. Catcher X, Madden of 414. That's a 13. That's going to be a 13-4. He pops out. 2 Madden. 1 away. And now Harry Davis. Davis walked in the second. He was left on base. Here's Karger now. And the pitch to Davis. That's going to be a 5-8 right-handed fly ball center field. And Speaker is right there, 2 away. And now Ira Thomas. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the 4th. A's lead 1-0. Okay, Thomas steps into the box, facing Karger. And that's fouled back and out of play. Okay, Karger gets the sign from Madden. And here's the pitch to Thomas. That's 210 left-handed, and that is a double down the line for Thomas, a 2-out double. They got a 2-out double in the 3rd, followed by Collins. Then Baker doubled him home. But Eddie Plank now, the pitcher, steps up. He's a left-handed hitter. Here's Karger now with 2 outs and Ira on second. And here's the pitch to Plank. That's 4-6, left-handed hitter. And that's going to be a base hit. Oh, for Plank. And Thomas rounds 3rd and comes home. How do you like that? 2nd inning in a row with 2 outs and nobody on. The Phillies score a run on 2 consecutive hits. Let's look at that again. Eddie Plank helping the cause. 4-6 left-handed. That's a base hit. So it's a 2-0 ball game, and Plank is on. And Briss Lord, the batter. Karger's endurance inning is the 7th. Plank, of course, the 9th. Here's the pitch to Lord. 5-5 right-handed, grounds it to short Yerkes of 460. Lord, that's 11-4. That's going to be a re-roll on a 60. That's a 3. And he boots it for an error. Yerkes with the error. That'll make it 1st and 2nd. First error for the Red Sox. So it's 1st and 2nd, 2 down, and here's Rube Oldring. He's 0 for 2. Karger trying to get out of this. The pitch to Oldring. That's 3-7 left-handed, and he flies it to left. And Duffy Lewis is there. He makes the catch. The side is retired, but another run for the A's on 2 hits and an error. 2 left on. 2 left on. We've gone 4. It's 2-0 Philadelphia A's. We're in the 4th. Now we're in the top of the 5th. Eddie Plank has retired 8 in order. It's going to be Yerkes who made that error to lead it off. He walked, was out of a double play in the 2nd. Gonna get some coffee here. How bad can it be, right? Just when you think things are awful, you make it much worse than it is. Sad sack of shit. Top of the fifth, Red Sox now. We'll send up Yerkes, Madden, and we assume Karger will hit. Okay, here's Plank now. He's ready. He's retired 8 in order. And here's the pitch to Yerkes. That's 1-5 left-handed, and that is a base hit for Yerkes to lead it off. Yerkes on first, nobody out. And here's Bunny Madden. This guy, shit. At least he can hit. Okay, Plank from the stretch. And here's the pitch to Madden. That's going to be 4-5 right-handed, and that is a base hit for Madden. Yerkes goes to third. So it's first and third, nobody out. And Plank in trouble here in the top of the fifth. It's going to be Karger now. He could hit. He's not a bad hitter. 7 NR. We'll let him hit away. Here's Plank now, trying to get out of this. They'll concede a run. The infield is back. Here's the pitch to Karger. That's going to be 3-8, and that's a grounder to second, double play, and yes, Yerkes comes home. It was turned by Baker. Baker to Collins to Davis. That'll be 2 outs, no run batted in on a double play, and it's a 2-1 ball game. Now it's 2 outs, nobody on, and Gardner comes to the plate. Okay, here's Plank now. The pitch to Gardner. That's going to be 6-6 left-handed. Fly ball to right. And Murphy makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 1 run for the Red Sox on 2 singles, then a ground ball. Double play. Scoring Yerkes. Middle of the fifth, it's a 2-1 ball game. Ed Karger takes the mound, back in this ball game now. It'll be Collins, Baker, and Murphy here in the bottom of the fifth for the A's. Here's Eddie Collins. Walked and doubled and scored. Okay, Karger is ready. He winds, and the pitch to Collins. That's going to be 1-5 left-handed. Base hit up the middle for Eddie. So Eddie singles. He's an A, 1-13, 1-16. We're going to send him. Frank Baker, the batter. Karger from the stretch. And there goes Collins. And he is safe. That was just barely, bang. You got to call him as you see him. But it's a stolen base for Collins. Second stolen base for the A's today. So Collins now in scoring position with no outs, and Frank Baker at the plate. He's got a full count on him. Here's Karger. And the pitch to Baker. That's going to be 5-9 left-handed. Struck him out. Baker goes down swinging. That's the third for Karger. 1 down. And Danny Murphy comes up. Murphy 0 for 2. Collins in scoring position. A's lead Red Sox 2-1 here, bottom of the 5th. Collins on second, 1 down. Here's the pitch to Murphy. And that's 1-4 left-handed, and that's a fly to left. And Lewis gets under it. He makes the catch. Collins holds at second. It's 2 away. And it's up to Jack Barry in a clutch situation here. In case you're wondering, Stuffy McInnes is hurt, and that's why Davis is playing first. And he'll be back in the lineup soon. Great hitter. Part of this $100,000 infield. So Jack Barry at the plate, 2 outs, Collins on second. Here's the pitch from Karger. That's 4-8 right-handed. He walked him. So it's first and second with 2 outs. And Harry Davis, the batter. Davis playing for McInnes. A 197 hitter. We are looking forward to Stuffy McInnes getting back in this lineup. He's hurt at the early going here in this 1911 season. But it's a clutch situation for Davis. 2 outs, first and second. Here's Karger. And the pitch. That's going to be 6-3 right-handed. Base hit up the middle for Davis. Collins rounding third. 1-17, 2 outs, 1-19, -2, 1-17. They will let him score and hold the runners. And that's going to make it a 3-1 ball game. Now that's some sort of hitting there. Harry Davis with a 2-out single, bringing Collins home. 6-3 right-handed, base hit clean as a whistle, right up the middle. Here comes Ira Thomas now. Karger trying to get out of this. It's first and second with 2 outs. Thomas 1 for 2, scored the second run here today for the A's. Here's Karger now. And the pitch to Ira. That's going to be 1-6 left-handed. Fly ball to center. And Tris Speaker is under it. And he makes the catch. The side is retired. But another run for the A's. They've scored a run in each inning from the third on. We've gone 5. It's a 3-1 ball game. And we're hoping you're enjoying this ball game. Eddie Plank takes the mound. He's allowed 1 run in 5 innings. He'll face Hooper, Speaker, and Lewis in the top of the 6th. And we're going to need coffee, maybe. We're going to need it anyway, so you might as well. Ah, 3-1 A's over the Red Sox. We're at Shibe Park. Hooper is 0 for 2. Okay, Plank. The pitch to Hooper. That's going to be 3-7 left-handed, and he flies it to center for Oldring, one away. And now the Hall of Famer speaker, if there is one, he sure should be in it. He's 1 for 2. Here's Plank now. And the pitch to Speaker. 4-9 left-handed, he walked him. That's not hard to do. You don't want to give him anything too good to hit. So Speaker is on, he's an A, 1 to 15, 1 to 13, 1 to 9 with Ira. Ira's got a good arm. Here's Duffy Lewis with Speaker on first and 1 down here in the top of the 6th. Okay, Duffy Lewis, the batter. And the pitch to Lewis. That's 3-11, left-handed. Base hit to center. Speaker goes to second. 1 to 17, he'll go to third. No throw. They cut it off to keep Lewis at first. So it's first and third, 1 out, and here is Clyde Engel. Infield back for the A's. Looking to get a double play ball to end the inning. Lewis 0 for 2, reached on an error left on. It's Engel. I'm sorry, Engel 0 for 2. I am so sorry. It's Lewis on first, Speaker on third, 1 out. Boy, is he fast. Speaker. Okay, Plank from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Engel. That's going to be 2-11 left-handed. It's a grounder to third. Baker to Collins to Davis, and the side is retired. That is a championship double play. The side is retired. No runs for the Red Sox. A walk, a single, and then 1 left on. After the inning-ending double play, we're in the middle of the 6th. It's 3-1 A's. That's some fancy. That's $100,000 infield, people. That's what the hell that is. Here's Eddie Plank now, leading it off in the bottom of the 6th. We'll check our coffee after this half inning. We'll see where we're at. Plank 1 for 2. He singled and knocked in a run. Here's Karger now. And the pitch to Plank. That's going to be 3-4 left, and he struck him out. That's the 4th for Karger. 1 down. And here's Briss Lord. Lord 0 for 3, reached on an error, left on base. Okay, here's Karger. And the pitch to Lord. That's going to be 1-8 left-handed. And that's a base hit to left. So Lord is on. He's a C. No, thank you. And Rube Oldring is the batter. He's being held. Oldring 0 for 3. Lord on first, 1 out. Here's Karger from the stretch. And the pitch. 1-5 left-handed. Grounds it to short, and that's a double play. Yerkes to Gardner to Williams. And the side is retired. So we're heading to the 7th. It's 3-1 A's. A very dead ball kind of game. I love it. We're going to check the coffee. Let's Eddie Plank's going to face Rip Williams here in the top of the 7th. Let's take a look at our coffee here. There's enough to top this. There it goes. So we'll go with what we have here until who knows what. Okay, Eddie Plank has allowed 1 run in 6 innings, an Eddie Plank type of performance. Absolutely, Kathy, that's absolutely true. And Rip Williams, 1 for 2, will lead it off. Here's Plank now. The windup and the pitch to Williams. That's going to be 6-6. Right-handed, grounds it too short, 1 away. If I can get through this, I could maybe do another game on another pot. We'll see. Here's Yerkes now. Yerkes walked and singled, scored when he singled. The only run for the Red Sox. Here's Plank. And the pitch to Yerkes. That's 2-7 left-handed. And that is a liner to third, caught by Baker. And a beautiful catch by Frank Baker for the 2nd out. 2 away. And here's Bunny Madden. Both pitchers went all the way in real world in this game. Here's Plank now. 6-12 right-handed, and that's going to be a liner to short, caught by Barry. A nice catch by Barry. And it's a 1-2-3 for Plank here. It's the 7th inning stretch. It's a 3-1 ball game. It's a nice, nifty fielding in that $100,000 infield of Connie Mack. Okay, Ed Karger. This might be his last inning. And it is his first endurance inning. It's going to be Collins, Baker, and Murphy for the A's in the bottom of the 7th as they lead 3-1. Collins is 2 for 2, walked, doubled and scored, singled and scored. Here's Karger, and the pitch to Collins. That's going to be 6-7 left-handed, and that is that's a base hit just beyond the reach of second baseman Harry Gardner. 3rd hit today for Collins. He's already stolen a base, 1-13, 1-16. Maybe we'll send him again. Frank Baker at the plate. Karger from the stretch. The pitch to Baker. And there goes Collins. And he's safe. That's his 2nd stolen base of this ball game. Not unusual at all back then. So with Baker at the plate, Collins now in scoring position. He did the same thing in the 5th and came home on the base hit by Davis. Now Baker, Karger from the stretch and the pitch. That's going to be 2-9 left-handed. Pops it up to first. And Williams makes the catch. That's 1 away. Now Danny Murphy, he's 0 for 3. Karger. The pitch to Murphy. That's 4-5 right-handed. Grounds it to third. Collins will hold. 2 away for Jack Barry. Jack is 1 for 2, singled, stole second, left on base, popped to catcher, walked, left on base. Karger trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Barry. That's 6-3 right-handed. That's a base hit up the middle for Barry. Collins rounding third. He's fast. A 1-17. 2 outs, 1-19. 1-17. We'll try. I know it's ridiculous, but if we just let the run come in. Here's the throw from Speaker. And he's out! Oh, Tris Speaker threw what looked to be like a perfect strike to Madden at the plate to cut down Collins. Oh, Lord, what a play. Let's look at that again. It was a single, no asteroids, by Barry. Collins went to third, stretching him home. He's a 1-17, 2 outs, 1-19. Tris Speaker 1-17, and it was an 18. He is out. Wasn't that a pretty play, Kathy? Wasn't that a pretty play? Even though we want Philadelphia, the side is retired. Tris Speaker, it shows you how great he is. He can just do it all. No runs. Barry left on first. We've gone at 7. It's a 3-1 ball game. What a throw by Speaker. Here's Eddie Plank now. And there's going to be a hitter for Karger. He pitched 7 innings, not too badly, against this great team. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. He walked 1, 2, 3, struck out 4, and he allowed 3 runs. He's the loser of record. Plank the winner. That was a beautiful throw. Hap Myers will be the hitter. And Judge Nagel, a right-hander, will come in to pitch. Judge Nagel. So Nagel, a right-hander, is warming. Hap Myers only had 75 at-bats. Will face Plank to start off the top of the 8th. Yeah. He only played 5 seasons, Hap Myers. He died in 1967. Hap Myers of the Boston Red Sox. Will lead off the inning, hitting for Karger. Hap Myers. Not a very long career. Okay, Myers steps in. Eddie Plank has gone all the way. Okay, Plank is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Myers. That's 110 left-handed. He flies it to right. And that is for Murphy. He makes the catch, one away. Now Larry Gardner. Plank is allowed 1 run in this game. Gardner is 0 for 3. Here's the pitch from Plank. That's going to be 6-6 left-handed, and he flies it to right again. Murphy under it, 2 away. And Harry Hooper comes to the plate. Hooper 0 for 3. Okay, here's Plank now. And the pitch to Hooper. That's a 2-8 left-handed, and that's hit well. It's a double in the gap. A 2-out double by Hooper. And here's Tris Speaker. Two outs, Hooper on second. Here's Plank now. The pitch to Speaker. 312 left-handed, he hit him. So it's first and second. 2 outs. Tying run on first. And here's Duffy Lewis. Lewis 1 for 3. Here's Plank now. And the pitch to Lewis. That's 5-6 right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, he reached back on that one, Eddie. He reached out, got his 3rd strikeout. The side is retired. No runs. 1 hit, a hit by pitch, both left. It's 3-1 A's, bottom of the 8th now. And here's Judge Nagel. Judge Nagel coming in for Karger. Eddie gets it. Oh, Eddie. God, he's so good. Here's Harry Davis. If you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, it'll be Engel, Williams, and Yerkes. It's 3-1 A's. Okay, here's Nagel now. The pitch to Davis. That's going to be 4-4 right-handed. Grounds it to short X. Yerkes 460. That's 15. That's going to be a 48. 48-4, and he boots it for an error. That's the 2nd error by Yerkes today. A leadoff runner on first, Harry Davis. Here's Ira now. Ira 1 for 3. Here's Nagel. That's 3-7 right-handed, and that is a liner to short, caught by Yerkes. Oh, I should hope so. 1 out, and here's Plank. He gets a good hand from the crowd. From the stretch, Nagel, and the pitch to Plank. That's going to be 4-10 left-handed. Struck him out. 2 away for Briss Lord. It'll be Engel, Williams, and Yerkes in the top of the 9th. Right now, Red Sox down by 2. Here's Nagel. 1-2 right-handed, lines it to short, and Yerkes makes the catch. The side is over. We've gone 8. It's 3-1 A's. And Plank looking for the complete game win. He's pitched great today. He's allowed 1 run. It's going to be Engel. Looks like we'll be able to finish this off with the coffee as long as Plank is able to finish this off. Here in the 9th. Here comes Clyde Engel to lead it off. Here's Plank now, the wind-up, and the pitch to Engel. And that's going to be a 1-12 left-handed. Grounds it to short for Barry. Throws it to Davis, and it's 1 away. Now Rip Williams. Williams 1 for 3 today. Here's the pitch from Plank. That's going to be 5-11 right-handed. Grounds it to third for Baker. Throws it to Davis. It's 2 away, and Eddie Plank 1 out away from his first win of the season. This is his first start. And it's going to be Steve Yerkes. Steve walked, singled and scored, and popped to third. Plank. The pitch to Yerkes. That's going to be 5-7 right-handed. Struck him out, and the ball game is over. So he ends it with a strikeout. Eddie Plank and the Philadelphia A's win it 3-1. The win goes to Plank. He's 1-0 now. He pitched 9 innings. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. He walked 1, 2, he struck out 4, and he allowed 1 run. The loss goes to Karger. He's 0-1 now. Nagel pitched 1 inning, no hits. He did allow a runner got on with an error. Struck out 1. The final line, A's, 3 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. Red Sox 1 run, 9 hits, 2 errors. The errors looking fine with my experience here with the advanced fielding chart. The star of the game, I'm going to give it to Plank. A complete game win here, allowing 1 run on 6 hits. So the A's are now 2-2, 1 game out. And the Red Sox are 2-2, 1 game out. Still very early on. Let's see the next game. I might try to do this, I'll tell you. I just might try to do this very shortly, folks. Switch to 69, unless 1911 is really exciting. Let's see what game is there. White Sox at the Browns. Ay, God. No, thank you. We're on August 19, just underway, and it's the Orioles at the Angels. A new series. Orioles on a West Coast swing. It would be the first of a 3-game series. And it will be Cuellar for the Orioles and Rudy May for the Orioles. Boom Boom is back in the game. In fact, the regular lineup is all set. Buford, Blair, Robinson, Powell. Monten's still in left. That's weird. Monten in left, Buford at third, with Brooks Robinson taking the game off. Holy shit, that's weird. But anyway, I think I will set this up. Got to let the phone recharge a little bit. Kathy Harden, thank you so much. Nice game, Eddie. And this has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Follow me or subscribe set up alerts and so forth. But we're going to be setting this game up at about 11 a.m. start. Stay strong, everybody. I'll catch you next time.